Hey guys, Cece here with another video, and look who stepped into the beauty room. So, you wanna speak?
Yo, I'm here.
Anyway, so we are here to do a relationship video. So every now and again I will get emails like asking relationship questions or just different questions about my husband and my family. So every now and then I like to bring him in so we can answer a couple of relationship questions for you guys. I don't know, people are always asking about our marriage. I never wear my wedding ring. I don't know, I don't wear it. I have it on today, but I don't wear it a lot. I'm not a ring person.
Trying to say something wrong with our relationship?
I'm not a ring person. So people will ask, hey, where's your wedding ring? Are you guys still together? Haven't seen you in a while. Even though I did just post a vlog of the two of us when we were on our way to work. So if you haven't seen that, I'll link it in this video. But yes, we are still together and we're still married. Our children are doing well. And we're going to get on with the video. Anything to say?
Why don't you wear your ring enough? It costs enough, I'm just saying.
I'm just not a ring person, so I do not wear my ring every day. It's not just in videos. I don't really wear it in real life. I probably wear it on a good week. I probably wear it like 4 times a week.
But what I'm saying, I'm not a ring person either, and I wear my ring all the time.
That's good. Continue to do that.
But I just don't understand.
There's nothing to understand.
Nah, you're on the spot here, so we want to tell you, you should like wake up devout and devoted to.
Yeah, you know you look.
Devoted to, like, you know what?
Mustache. It's too long. It's too long.
It's not too long.
It is. Quit hating on my
mustache, man. There ain't nothing there really.
It's distracting me.
Anyway, back to you. Like I said, she'll wake up and be like, I want to tell the whole world that I'm married. And that's what your ring does.
I tell everybody.
No, you don't.
I will tell everybody.
Yeah, you will tell, but your ring tells everybody that you're married. Just like when I don't wear my ring, guess what?
Here we go.
Guess what? Guess what?
Your finger so black, don't even see it.
Whatever. So
they couldn't even see that.
Whatever. It say CC on my ring finger. So how about that? Even when I don't have on my wedding ring, like, cause we in the house, so I don't have it on.
Whatever.
But
that's
every time I step out the house.
We already 4 minutes into this video and you're talking about wedding rings.
Anyway.
Okay, so if you guys want to see what this video is really about, then keep watching.
So Cece came to me and was like, yeah, you know, I get these questions about how do I balance friends who are not in a relationship and friends who are in a relationship. And she asked me, because I do have a few of both, you know, what's my perspective on it and my thought process on it. So I guess she was going to do this video on her own. And then she was like, well, instead of you talking about it on your own, you can come on and give your side of it, how you feel about it. Even though I have a lot of friends in a relationship.
So yeah, he has friends that are in relationships, in various stages of relationships, and who are single. I have friends that are married and in various stages of relationships and who are single as well.
So for me, I have a great balance of friends. Like, really none of my friends is weird, because difference between men and women especially. None of my friends are really like all in the same circle. So like, got a childhood friend, another friend, another whatever. But anyway, all of them like in different stages. Got a couple single friends and whatnot. We able to just come together and hang. It was a little difficult in the beginning when I first got into a relationship, because I was kind of like a rare breed, I guess you say. You know, just gonna roll your eyes while I'm talking.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying it was a rare breed. It wasn't, people like me didn't get in relationships back then.
Like me.
So it was kind of like hard to balance, because I had to learn how to tell my friends, like, you know, I can't kick it and I can't do that type of stuff anymore. And growing is like really an evolution to it, because now married, I wouldn't do what I was doing when I was engaged now, and I definitely wouldn't do what I was doing when we was just dating when I was engaged. So it's like,
what were you doing?
I was kicking it. levels of kicking, and you can't kick it as much. You can't kick it as much when you're engaged as you did when you were just dating, and you can't far with 3 kids kick it nearly as much as you did when you were just engaged as you were with married with 3 kids.
Okay, I just wanted to know what you were doing. You weren't clear.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, anyway, so is this a monologue or a dialogue?
I was about to start talking.
Oh, okay.
You be quiet. You want me to talk over you? Is that what you want? Alright, so and the same with me, I have my friends, like I said, they're in various stages of marriage and relationships. I had one friend, we're all in the same circle too, by the way. So we all hang out together. We're all college friends. Hey y'all. We're all college friends. And I had one friend who got married before I got married. She got married about 2 years before I got married. And then I got married, and then the next person didn't get married until the end of last year. So I mean, we were all in relationships. Well, most of us were single, and now the pendulum has swung and most of us are in relationships. There's a group of 8 of us. I think there's 8 of us. So sometimes it gets hard to all hang out together. I found, since we are in the same circle, sometimes I found that it's hard to hang out together because the people in relationships will want to do something like, for instance, New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve happened, and it was hard because my single friends, we kind of didn't invite my single friends. Sorry if they're watching this. We kind of didn't invite the single people in my circle for New Year's Eve because it was more of a couples thing. You know, New Year's Eve, you kind of have the couples and you want to be with your significant other. So we didn't really invite the single people, and it was
caused a little rift.
I wouldn't say that it caused a rift, but it was just a little awkward because then you have people asking, oh, so what are you doing for New Year's Eve? Right. And you're like, well, we're kind of going out without you. Sorry. And it just, I mean, I hate to be that way, but it's like, of course I want to spend New Year's. I have to spend New Year's Eve with my husband. And not have to, but I want to. That's our, that's our time. I would never think of spending New Year's Eve without my husband. And the same with the other women in my circle that are in relationships. Now, for someone who's single, we usually all do things together. Me and my friends usually all do things together. My husband and I hosted a New Year's Eve party for the longest. And then the last few years I've been pregnant. Besides this last one that just passed, I've been pregnant for the last few years. So we haven't really done anything on New Year's Eve. And my friends all hung out together. So now that we were kind of back on the scene, we were trying to figure out what we could all do together, and we just really could not come up with anything. We didn't want to host another party, and we knew we wanted to move soon, and our house was a mess. We have 3 kids running around our house, and so we knew we didn't want to host another party. So we were trying to figure out something to do, and all we could figure out to do was couples.
I think it was a little different though, because it was kind of what even caused it to be a couples thing. Because I remember, I mean, if they watching, I was the one who kind of made the call, like, hey, this is what we're going to do. Because it was kind of like, well, what they want to do, well, okay, well, I'm fine with that. Nobody really had anything. I'm not into the club kicking it. I'm not paying $100 to go hang out at a party somewhere. So I was just like, hey, we just going to go hang out with just, so I was just like, we was just going to go hang out with Cece, recently married friend, and her husband, and we were just gonna hang, and my best friend and his girlfriend was gonna come, and I was like, we just go get some dinner, and we're gonna just have a good night. Like, we're just gonna hang out. Like, I was just done with it. I wanted to do something, and it was just weird. It was just like, okay, I'm not doing this whole last minute, like, kind of like single, like Phil being single all over again. I don't really have the opportunity when you in a relationship to kind of waste those nights. You can't really waste
in a relationship with kids.
Yeah, you can't really waste those nights because you don't know when you're gonna get them again.
So that's really the only awkwardness that I've seen when I'm dealing with people in relationships, and with my friends who are in relationships and with my friends who are not in relationships. I think another thing you also have to be careful of with that is actually, I guess, what they get you into. If you do have single friends and you're in a relationship, you kind of have to be careful of where you're hanging out and what you're doing, because single people do totally different things than people in committed relationships do, especially marriages. Like, it's just it's a totally different thought process. It's a totally different feeling when you're out. Like when I'm out now, it's just, and I'm not with my husband, it's just not the same as when I was out before and I was single, or even when we were just dating. It's just not the same mindset. And so you have to be mindful when you're out with other people who are not in relationships and who are not in the same mindset as you. You have to just be mindful of what they're doing and what they might be potentially getting you into.
Right. I think it's kind of like, also for me, I know my whole thought process completely when I was even talking about the levels of where a relationship goes. It's kind of like, for me, I remember being younger and kicking, and I could step out the house at like 10 o'clock and not come back in the house until like 3:30 in the morning. Now I'm literally being like, hey, I'm just gonna go have a drink real quick, and literally leave the house at 11 and walking back in the door at like 12:45, 1 o'clock. It's like, it's just different rules, and it's like unwritten rules, because it's not like CC be like, hey, you got to come home. You need to be home at this time. It's just a level of respect that I don't think single people really can't understand that's there that marriage couples got, I think, far at least with me.
And I think with us, it's also different too, because we have children, like we keep saying. So it's like, even he went out, what was that, Friday? He went out the other day and had a drink with his friend, and I'm home. I'm trying to film for y'all, right? My baby keeps crying, and I'm like, oh gosh, where is he? Why is he not home? My baby keeps crying, and it's when you leave the house, you're leaving. That's something that I think about all the time. When I'm going somewhere, I'm leaving 3 kids on one person, which can be really, really tough. Like even last weekend, I went out with my mom and we went to the casino and had dinner and stuff, and it was like, last weekend was a little different because I had my little sister come over and she helped out with the kids. And not that he can't handle the kids on his own, but it's just nice to have someone else there. When you have a 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, and an 8-year-old, it's rough on you by yourself. So when you leave the house, you have to be mindful of how long you're gone, because you're leaving the house and leaving that other person with 3 other children as well. And obviously kids don't apply to every relationship, but it applies to ours.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's just levels of communication that's different. The way I can even thinking back to like 32-year-old me talking to 25-year-old me is completely different when it comes to respect in a relationship. So let alone single me. Like a single person can't understand how a relationship person mindset thinking. I don't think even a relationship person can think how a married person mindset is, because it's completely different mindsets. Like, I mean, yeah, you can't even. Like, I have conversations all the time. I got a friend who I'm in his wedding. He's getting married in July. And I talk to him about stuff that's to prepare him basically for what's he getting ready to get into.
What he getting ready to get into?
He's getting ready to get into a devout love between 2 beautiful people. That's what he's about to get.
Okay.
But and he just is like, wow. And some of the stuff he called me with, he was like, man, I remember when you told me about this, I couldn't believe it. And and I'm seeing it, and I'm telling him, it's like, marriage, you completely it's really a unity of 2 people. And you can't do one thing without thinking about the other person. When you're single, you don't have only one person to think about when you're single.
That's very true. You definitely, everything you do, I mean, every single little thing you do has to have the bigger picture in mind, has to have, like everything I do, I feel like has the future in mind and the bigger picture. And
except for don't buy me candles.
I was just about to say that. I swear, I get so mad. Because first off, he works late on Friday nights, right? So on Fridays, I get off of work, I grab the kids, because my mom watches our kids, so I grab the kids from my mom's house, and if I have to go like to the grocery store or something, or go to Walmart or something, we'll run to the store, and after that, I'm not cooking, so I will grab some food for me and the girls. He works late on Friday nights, so if I get the food, who wants cold ass, like no one wants cold ass Wendy's. Usually
it don't always be Wendy's.
Okay, even if it's Kim's. Sometimes it's like a we have this barbecue restaurant that we go to called Kim's, and it's just like chicken and French fries and stuff. Who wants cold ass food that's been sitting there for 2.5, 3 hours?
It don't be no 2.5.
But you don't know when you're getting off.
I don't get home until at the latest. I'm getting home on Friday nights is 9:30.
That's not true, because you get off work at 9 on a regular day. So you said this, you get off at 8 on Friday. So by the time you go get Mari, it's 9 o'clock on a regular day. So if you stay late, you can get home at 10 o'clock.
I'll be on 10 o'clock when I get home.
Okay, and we're home by 6:30, 7 o'clock. You wants cold ass food, cold ass fast food.
I just want a phone call.
So you could tell me no. The thing is, I don't want to call you so you can tell me no. I wouldn't feed my dog 3-hour-old fast food. So I'm not, like, why would I go get you fast
now,
food?
You sound like Morgan now.
I wouldn't.
I don't. Am I no dog? I just want a phone call. Hey, babe. I'm going to get something to eat. I call you every single time I go get something.
So you wanted me to call you so you can say no?
No, I want you to call me. Yeah,
so you can say no.
Okay, if I say no, then I say no.
That's stupid.
That's not stupid.
That's stupid.
It's called courtesy.
It's stupid.
It's called courtesy.
That's stupid.
What about when you go get something to eat and you right up the street? Like when you got Chipotle like a couple months ago and you was coming home from Target and you're like, oh, well, I didn't think you wanted no cold Chipotle. And you was only like 20 minutes away.
When?
I just told you when.
No, I don't remember getting Chipotle. I don't even remember last time I got Chipotle.
It was a lie, man.
I don't remember last time I got Chipotle.
I don't mind eating cold food. She don't. If it takes us more than 5 minutes to get home from a fast food restaurant, I don't want it. It's gonna be cold by the time I eat it if I gotta drive. Or she can't. Or this is the other thing. She don't want to buy me food for it to be cold, but she don't mind me driving us home from somewhere where my food's gonna get cold anyway. But she's gonna eat her.
That's
food.
only a couple minutes. That's not a couple hours.
Like I said.
That's only a couple minutes. That's not what this video is about. Oh my God. He ain't gonna be invited to no more videos, y'all. I'm sorry.
Look, I don't even know how we got on that topic either. But we got there. It just be a lot of pent up stuff up in here that you gotta get out. Sometimes we don't talk much because of the work schedule. So as much as we're supposed to.
Anyway.
About the petty stuff.
Single friends versus friends in a relationship. What are your thoughts on that? Let us know down below. Also, let us know if you like these types of videos. We can definitely do more topics for you guys. Leave us some topics down below and we'll get some filmed. Maybe we can start a little mini series. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But just let us know if you guys liked it. Definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Don't forget that I post videos every Monday and every Thursday of every week. I also throw in bonus videos throughout the week, so if you're not subscribed, you're gonna miss the notifications, so you need to hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to follow me on my social medias. They're always listed down below in the description box. And any final thoughts?
Do y'all like cold food? Because I don't mind eating cold food. If it get warmed up, it's going in the microwave. I don't understand why you can't just pick it up.
You get on my nerves.
Bring it home.
Cause cold fries from a fast food restaurant.
Okay, I ain't talking about the cold fries. I can warm up some wings. I can warm up some wings.
We barely go get wings because I don't like the way that Kim's.
I mean, okay. I mean, do y'all want a phone call at least? Is it okay at least get a phone call?
The video is over. It's over.
I'm just asking. Okay, anyway, follow me and all that good stuff too, I guess. I don't know. Am I supposed to say that stuff too?
You want to tell them who you want?
I'm Marquise727 on IG. And that's pretty much
what's IG?
The gram. I mean, so.
You old.
Am I old? I'm not old. My son say I'm cool, man. Don't be trying to hate on me, man. I'm still more up to date than you, and you wouldn't. Anyway, follow me on the gram. I ain't on really no other social media sites. Can let me know if you want a phone call or you like cold food too.
Anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your love and support, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.